welcome to Thursday night paint night with Logan.
Hello.
At Table Ready Painting. We're going to do some little bit of painting. We're coming to you live from the bunkers underneath Armageddon, or the smoke-filled skies of Pennsylvania, as it is.
Yeah. We're like, what the heck? I was about to be like, what the heck are you on about? I get what you're on about.
So we are tonight under the effects of the wildfires from Canada. So everything today has been hot, hazy, and literally smoky. So
remember, kids, don't smoke.
Right, don't smoke. It's no good for you.
Or Canada.
Or, yeah, Canada shouldn't smoke either. It's not good for us.
That's
true. Right? It's not good for us. We don't care what you do in your own time, but for us, don't do it. So, no, but seriously, there's some pretty serious wildfires in Canada. It is affecting the air and skies, even as far over as we are in eastern Pennsylvania. So, but tonight we're here again. We're going to do some painting. What you working on there, Mr. Logan?
I mean, as usual, I've got my whatever the heck I feel like. I've got venom crawlers. I've got this guy, Hellstalker. Deuter on the Hellstalker, who I should get done.
The Disco Lord.
I've got some Sternguard vets, and maybe I'll try to do some red X's on my Death Company Dreadnought. I think he deserves a promotion after his outstanding performance.
Right. Me, on the other hand, I have orcs, and they are tasking themselves, but I figured I'd share some of the stuff that I've got here. So everything in the Armageddon box, we'll just start with that. Everything that I did for the Armageddon box, I did green on all their skins, every single model there. I've been trying to focus a little more, one unit at a time or one vehicle at a time. But of course, like, if you know me, if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you'll realize that never happens. So I've done a little bit of this and a little bit of that, show off the things that I got the most. I do have the war track, and of course I'm throwing yellow in there because they are all going to be Bad Moons-esque.
Bad Moons adjacent.
Yeah. I did some work on the Docker rig, which I'm sure is not going to be... Whoa, look at that. Boy, that camera zoomed right in on that thing.
Sweet.
Congratulations. I guess it really wanted to show it off. So there we go. A lot of rough iron, a lot of gunmetal, a lot of some green, and of course I didn't get to his banner yet, so his banner is still brown. Actually. I know last time I did show off some of the grots. Just show some of those off real quick. Little guys. Bad lighting. There you go. Did some work on the Pain Boy. He is not done yet, but did his apron. All kinds of cool stuff. Still got to do that hose and, of course, the Erdy syringe, as well as his cool claws that he has and whatever else is on. It's basically detail work for him. Did some work on the banner knob. And of course, like I said, I'm working on the Bad Moons there, so we got a lot of yellow. Big yellow banner with some red and black on it. That's going to be fun. I enjoy doing that. Actually enjoyed doing the yellow a little more than I thought I would. Now my favorite guy, obviously, again, I'm still working on details, but we're working on that weird boy. And he's got a ton of color into him already, but a lot of bits and bops. So,
I mean, I think the Weird Boy's my favorite model of the orcs out of that kit.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I like the Weird Boy a lot. So showing him off. Like I said, a lot of the boys, even the war boss and stuff like that, just a lot of green on there. Let me open the chat here before I forget. Just in case anyone wants to say hi, we're here.
Hello.
So I'm gonna work on some orcs. He's doing some venom crawlers.
I've got my
and probably meander about some models too, because he's got the same symptom of painting that I do.
Yeah.
So here we go. I think we're gonna try to get some of the basic colors on some of these guys. Actually, I did some brown on him, but not a lot. All right. So we did some work on them. Remember to always shake your paints. Do it off camera if you can. Or if it looks weird, do it on camera.
Do it very low and under the table, right?
No.
Shake your paints.
Not on camera.
Shake your paints under
We'll get
the
demonetized. Or something like
wouldn't
that.
YouTube get demonetized first? Think about it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get demonetized.
Oh, yeah, you ain't. Yeah, you're cooked, buddy.
Not yet.
I'm at the cold for.
All right, so we're going to work on some... I didn't bring all the brushes. I wanted down, but that's all right. We're going to work on some of this leather. Oh, actually, I got this one here. This one will work perfectly for what I want. Half the game of painting is picking the right brush. Just like in Warhammer, right? Half the game is picking the right tool.
Oh, like what? Like, I don't know a unit that uses a brush.
The paint boys.
Paint boys.
So, yeah. So, like I said, we're under the effects of the smoke from the Canada wildfires. So it's given us a perfect excuse on this nice warm summer day to stay inside and get some painting done.
Not that we had intentions to really go outside much,
Right.
Instead, but now we get that excuse to be like,
we have an extra excuse to just, oh no, we can't go play outside. Might as well paint. Right?
That's the best excuse.
So hopefully there's supposed to be some rains coming through in the next day or so that's going to wash all that stuff away. Hopefully. So, anybody doing anything with their 11th edition? How are we doing? Are we winning any battles? Playing anything fun? I'm going to be honest. I've had that one game so far. We're going to work on it. I heard you might get another game this weekend.
Might. Maybe.
Any thoughts on what you're going to play?
I haven't heard about it since, I'm going to be honest.
Well, if you were going to play a game this weekend, what army would you play?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Thought maybe you'd have an itching to throw your Tyranids on the table.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No big deal. Just asking.
I'm not even like 100% sure it's gonna happen.
Right.
I mean, maybe that's just all lack of confidence in him, but...
Gotcha. Well, I hope you guys get a chance to play a game. I'm going on a secret mission this weekend, so... At least for a day. Hope it's not more than a day. More like an afternoon, I guess.
Yeah. Secret mission.
Don't worry. You will see some of the results of the secret mission as long as it works properly. and I remember to actually record something.
Secret mission.
Which is always the biggest problem, because I am a fool for not recording stuff. Or sometimes even worse, recording it and not doing anything with it. I think it stay on the cloud for the 2 weeks and then it disappears. We're going to try to avoid that, though. Which also means, as always, I do have other stuff to throw up on some shorts and stuff like that. I'm going to start working on getting some time to get that on up there. So try to keep an eye out for shorts in the near future. See what we can come up with. What you got?
That cloak.
Yeah, looking good. I like the red cloak on your blue guy there. I think that works pretty well.
I think it does too. I mean, I'm not the 100% hugest fan of a red cloak, especially on a blue guy, because I don't know, it seems classic to me. I'm like, oh, that's so classic. But it works, so there's not really a need to fight it, you know?
Well, I mean, primary colors work good together. There's no doubt about that. When you get into color theory and all that.
That's fair. No, I mean, you are right with that.
I mean, one of the things that I was taught when I first started painting was look at football teams. Look at their color combinations. Look at their uniforms, stuff like that. Those people pay millions of dollars for somebody to design the colors for them. So they're attractive, so they catch attention.
Yeah.
So they're pleasing to the eye. So even college and high school football, like they all mimic each other because they want that pleasing to the eye look. Oh, there's a squeak on the bottom of his base. I just painted it like the color of the base.
Bro got turned to nothing.
He got washed out. He's a camo squig.
Camo squig.
You can't see him.
Oh, is he purple?
No, he's a squig. It's just purple orcs that you can't see.
What if he's like trying to imitate a purple orc?
What if he's actually a purple orc pretending to be a squig?
What if he's named Harry?
Why would he be named Harry?
I don't know.
He's not a hair squig.
I mean, you don't have to be Harry to be named Harry.
That's fair.
Well, you could call him like Squiggy because he's squig-like, but I wouldn't name him like that.
There you go. Squiggy. Hello there, Jeff. What you doing tonight?
Hello.
Anything good? We're painting some orcs.
Well, he's painting some orcs.
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 Is he a wig squig? No, he's a ground squig. Or orcs.
Yeah, he kind of got put to the dirt.
He's a camouflaged orc squig. Or something like that.
And I want to name him Harry.
Logan's going to name him Harry. After his brother.
Yeah, after my brother. Something like that.
Because your brother's a rock squig in disguise.
Yes.
Jeff says cool.
Cool.
He likes the squig named Harry. Maybe he was talking about the models. Working on the war trike as well. Your brother's a colossal cave squig. He is pretty big. I like how on the orc war boss, there's only 2 rocks on it, and it's the 2 spots that he's stepping on. Do the rocks actually like form underneath his feet? Is that how it works? He should have a rule like that. Like
Geomancy.
I'm gonna call him Wa Ground Lifter,
which is short for Terry.
How is Ground Lifter short for Terry? Terry Ground Lifter.
It's like Terra, right?
Oh, like Terra.
No, I just said the first thing I thought of. No, I was just saying stuff.
Wow. Yeah. Tactical rocks, yes. Everybody loves their tactical rocks. So I'm not going to give this away, but somebody made assumably an AI picture of a Happy Meal, and it was called the Ultramarine Meal.
Well, the Ultra Meal.
The Ultra Meal, yeah, that's right, from McDonald's. Not sponsored or affiliated, of course. But so they made this picture. Again, obviously, I think it was very AI generated. So, but a friend of mine sent it to me, and they're like, "Oh, what's the toy inside the box?" And of course, my only response to that was a Primaris Lieutenant. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Bro, even 11th edition already has a freaking Primaris Lieutenant now.
Yeah.
That's the diabolical part for me.
I'm still surprised there wasn't a Primaris Lieutenant in the box set.
That's fair.
But I guess if they were planning to put one out right afterwards.
Well, yeah, immediately afterwards.
They couldn't get a push fit Primaris Lieutenant.
Well, no, well, it's one of the starter boxes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So it probably is push fit.
So they just didn't put them in the box for the giggles. Pretty much. Right?
Yep.
They're like, nah, fam. You're going to go in the next box we release.
Right. So, yeah, working on some just characters at the moment.
Yeah, but that's crazy that new edition, new Primaris Lieutenant.
Well, yeah, that's how it works, right?
I mean, I didn't expect them to friggin' spawn camp. I didn't expect the lieutenant to spawn camp the edition.
You just weren't. You underestimated the power of the Primaris Lieutenant.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, I never saw the power of the endless amounts of Primaris Lieutenants. I mean, I've still fallen to their power. I have one, you know.
Pissed at GCW. The Deathmire campaign was a sham.
Did you see? Did you see what they released for their third week of stuff?
No.
The new boys kit. The orcs won, and they get the new, and they just showed off the new boys kit.
They're right here.
Like,
are they different?
Like the not push fit ones.
Oh, okay. So the Marines got all this cool shit. It's cool stuff.
Well, Ultramarines got all this cool stuff.
Well, everybody can use Outriders.
Everyone can use Outriders, but not everyone can use whatever bum Ultramarine guy they brought out.
Right.
Right, like childhood friends.
Akis McGovern.
Yeah, something like that. Bro, like Calgar's childhood bestie or something like.
Right. He just runs around the battlefield yelling, "We are Sparta." They need to re-release. Yes. 100% yes. I need to highlight that. Yes. 100% yes. I agree. They need to re-release the Space Wolf, the Dark Angels, and the Blood Angel Lieutenant. 100%. I agree with that. And I also think there should be a new Pedro Cantor model. Let's go back and hit some of these chapters that they've kind of like left in the dust. A new Gabriel Seth would be cool.
Oh yeah, and I think there should be more representation of different chapters.
Yes, 100%.
Less Ultramarines representation.
I mean, obviously, you can't make a chapter master for every single
1,000 chapters.
1,000 chapters.
Which I think they only even said the names of 200.
Right. But it would be really cool. I mean, I think if you wanna do it and do it well, come up with some kind of system where you can do all the chapter masters that you've introduced into some of the games.
You
know.
Especially
like
Blood Ravens.
Right, like Blood Ravens.
With the Dawn, especially with Dawn of War releasing.
Right.
Bro, perfect.
But like I said, like Gabriel Seth and Pedro Cantor and even like some of the other Wolf Lords that they used to have models for, let's bring that stuff back. Like what are we doing here?
Also, I kind of is it crazy to say I kind of want more options of like guns, at least for my Space Marine characters. Like I think it's sad they took away like regular armored guys having a Stormbolter. Not that the Stormbolter was particularly awesome.
Yeah.
But it looked super cool.
Yeah. If I could ask one thing, if I had a meeting with James Workshop tomorrow, I would tell him we need to put out all these chapter masters. Get your best sculptors out there, get them doing their thing, because we need all these. Not all of them, but I mean, like really, like a lot of the ones that are highly represented.
And the ones that like
let's stop forcing Ultramarines down everybody's throat, and let's
give other chapters a spotlight.
Right.
I mean, and the worst part is they did that with Chaos Marines, you know?
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, Judge. I'm very excited. I did not get another game of 11th edition in yet. I haven't actually done Tabletop Simulator. I played with it a couple editions ago, but I haven't really touched it since.
I've
heard
of
should, but would kind of love to, I guess. But so I've only ever played with somebody on the other side, and again, like I said, I think it was like maybe 8th edition. It was still pretty new, so the system wasn't like great. Yeah, I could see that. I said it helps get ready for actual tournaments and save money. I'm definitely on that. Yeah, I just, I'm one of those weird. I'm kind of a purist. Like if I'm going to get a game of 40K in, I just want to play a game of 40K. I mean, I could see it. I could see, when you got somebody to play with that's around or something like that. It just hasn't. I don't know. I haven't touched it in a long time.
I mean, you can also do it like online, so you could play with people from other areas.
Correct. Maybe that's what I need to do. Find somebody to play with. I mean, I used to be able, and again, I don't. It's been such a long time. I think you used to be able to You used to be able to pull random people to play games with, and again, I might be off base. I might be thinking of something else, but I know there was a game system that you could pick games from. You could just kind of choose random people, but I had a lot of problems with that because like people would start to lose and then they'd quit and then leave. It's kind of dumb. So, I just highlighted the wrong one again. So no, I guess I should screw around with it because I do want to get more games in. I want to try different armies. I want to try how different detachments play for different armies. I've never been a net list kind of person, so even though there's like units and lists out there that some people run, that's never been really my flavor of game. I tend to play more mobile armies more than anything else, or just firing line armies. I don't know how well firing line armies work in 11th edition so far, though. And playing orcs now is a whole new thing for me altogether. So,
yeah,
I am enjoying the possibilities, but I'm still working out the kinks, that's for sure. I'm kind of hoping that the Orc Codex comes out soon, and then I can just dive into that and get all the right information. I don't really want to buy an old Orc Codex knowing that there's a new one on the horizon.
Yeah.
So how about you? Have you gotten any 11th edition games in yet? Anything good? Has that Warhound Titan hit the table yet? I want to see some good pictures of that. Yeah, by the end of the month, they're talking about for the Orc Codex.
Mm.
That would be convenient. That would be convenient.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm not holding my breath. It'll come out when it comes out. I know I'm missing valuable rules playing just off the cards and stuff like that. Well, the cards in the Armageddon box.
Yeah, and I kind of questioned some of their rules. I mean, that's only because intercessors have the weird precision combat knives.
Yeah, that is very weird.
Which I don't know how intentional that is.
I don't know either. I don't know if they did that just for the Armageddon box or if they did it on. That's going to be a new rule for them altogether.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't know if I understand.
It seems like intercessors are good enough to make them better in close combat. Kind of goes away from what they really do.
Yeah.
They're like your standard line gunline army, gunline unit, excuse me.
Yeah.
And to have them be really good at close combat as well seems weird.
Yeah, I don't
know. I had yet to. Magnets are getting attached this week. In your future, then will be shown. I have played a couple. I played a couple. Was in a most recent year. I went 3-0. Nice. Nice. That's pretty cool. They say new orc knobs look like they're going to be the new kill team, and thus have the kill team tax. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Kill team tax sucks.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Basically tabled them each time with Chaos Demons. Nice. You know, we were just talking about Chaos Demons yesterday.
Yeah.
Just kind of wish listing some stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I like some I like a lot of the demon models, and I have a chaos army for them to go with, so
Right. It's always an army that I kind of fancied in, and one that I never dove into.
yeah. I don't know if I could 100% dive into one. Especially because I don't know what god I'd win.
Ouch. Well, we were talking actually. What sparked that? You said you were talking. You wanted a Keeper of Secrets.
Keeper of Secrets. It is weird that they haven't had a codex, and it's weird that they're still alive.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just thinking if they're gonna, unless they're gonna get phased out like next edition, because like Chaos Space Marines will absorb all the demon units into their shebang.
We were just like I said, we are kind of wish listing a Chaos army, and of course, if I was going to do a Chaos Demon army, I have some Tzeentchian demons to play around with, and of course, I would always like to do. I always want to get my hands on those greater demons and throw some paint on them. I think that would be a lot of fun. I want a Lord of Change. Keeper of Secrets get buffed -2 to range. Damon should get it in 2020. I think they're going to get another box. Or another book. I think it's coming. I think it's coming soon.
I don't think they can just get rid of demons.
No,
but
I think demons are too integral in the system of the game.
I mean, the only concerning part is that they're integrating it within the codexes of the other armies.
That's fair. But I don't know. Keepers, he wants to keep her secrets.
I mean, I like this.
I want the Lord of Change. Would love to dive into Be'lakor, but he's an awful lot of points as well. Michael, of course, with a Death Guard army, would love to have a great and clean one. So we're just kind of wish listing how to best put a demon army together with what we have and what we like. Yeah, I do like I do kind of want to see this new Spider-Man movie. Always been a big fan. Yeah. And you can gladly ask a Star Wars question. You're always allowed. Yeah, I know. There's a ton of demons that aren't in the Chaos Space Marine or Cult Marine codexes.
Well, that is true because they don't have any of the characters.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, I'm not as huge of a Star Wars fan.
So, big question here. Do you think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? And if you watched Maul Shadow Lord, do you think that the pink Twi'lek Devin will become Darth Talon? Unfortunately, I don't have any inside information. I would love to see Keanu Reeves in some kind of Star Wars part. I don't know that they're ever going to bring a full Revan story onto a movie or a TV show or anything like that. I would like to, but I don't know that that's a possibility. I would like to see Keanu Reeves as some kind of neutral. I don't necessarily believe in the Gray Jedi, so I'm kind of gonna back out here on this one, and you can hate on me if you like, but I would like to see him more like almost like a Quinlan Voss or something like that. I think that would be a good spot for him to be. But as far as Devin becoming Darth Talon, I have my own personal fan theory on that, and that is simply that I think that she's not going to be Darth Talon. And my theory behind that is I think at some point they're going to make everybody believe that she's going to become Darth Talon and then introduce the character that is going to be Darth Talon to interrupt her journey to the dark side. So, as confusing as that might sound, that's my current running theory. But yeah, so demons, I think we can really kind of lean into where we're going. There's way too many units to incorporate into the Space Marine codexes. So I think that we would really have to they would really have to kind of lean the other way, you know.
Yeah.
They would have to incorporate more into the codex, or they're going to have to keep them with their own codex.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to stay in their own codex. I honestly think they're going to stay in their own codex. So I think I'm always disappointed when they get to an end of an edition and somebody didn't get the love that they deserved. But it does happen from time to time. So I agree with that. Jeff says that they need to introduce more non-aligned demons.
Ooh, like undivided, kind of?
Yeah.
Undivided demons would actually be awesome.
I mean, they used to have Furies. I mean, absolutely. I mean, I think the profitability of demons is through the roof because, I mean, think of the possibilities. You know, you could have like Jeff said, have non-god aligned demons, which would be really cool. You know, like the Furies that they used to have. If anybody remembers Furies, you know, those used to be non-aligned. They were kind of janky and they didn't really kind of fit because they were the only actual unit at that time. But what would be really cool is, all right, let me pop this in here. There are 3 others technically, but you have to choose which alignment. The Demon Princes and the Soul Grinder, of course.
Yeah,
but those can be aligned to a different cult. I
mean,
guess the Furies could have been too.
I kind of wish
Sorry. Go ahead.
I kind of wish like you could do an undivided Demon Prince because you have to pick his allegiance.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it doesn't make that much sense to have an undivided one, but I don't know if I'd have a very divided Demon Prince.
But I think the best opportunity that they have out there, I think the absolute best, okay, they have the Netherborn from the Heresy. That's true. I didn't think of that. But I think their best possibility is work the Vashtor angle. I mean, Vashtor wants to become one of the Chaos Gods. if they could create a new demon that is not one of the cult gods, but they can keep it into a air quotes cult god, they could do that with Vashtor. Right. I mean, that Vashtor would be undivided because he wouldn't be, or I guess he would be his own separate thing. But think of the models that they could do. They could do all kinds of weird mech bits and stuff like that mixed in with them. And that would also lean into Iron Warriors, which would be really cool.
I mean, Iron Warriors are very neutral
as far as the Chaos Gods go.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're chaos, but they're very neutral to the Chaos Gods.
Right. Right. Bring Malor back into the lore. That would be really cool. Well, I know Vashtor is in the Chaos Space Marines, but I think he would be really cool if they could incorporate him into the demons. I think that would be a good.
Oh, and Be'lakor. Be'lakor is undivided.
Yes, Be'lakor is definitely in.
He's an undivided demon prince. I mean, he's the undivided demon prince, you know?
I'm just saying if they moved the story forward with Vashtor, they could really manipulate a lot of demon story inside the warp. Or, like you said, bring Malor back, or some of the other ones that are mentioned in the lore. There's plenty of demon princes that they could start working them to ascend to godhood, so to speak,
Yeah. I mean, I love my demon princes, you know?
Yeah, Be'lakor's the first demon prince.
Yeah. I mean, he is the demon prince. And he's undivided,
So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Is Be'lakor's lore the same in Age of Sigmar as it is in 40K? Because I'm more familiar in the story in Age of Sigmar and the old world than I am 40K. But I kind of just assumed he was kind of the same because he has the same name and model. Yeah. More battle line would be great.
Oh yeah, rather than
so he is. Jeff says yes. I'm assuming that's to answer my question.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know he's first demon prince.
Like the Emperor or Chaos God. No. Don't bring the Emperor back. Do not bring the Emperor back. Be'lakor is enslaved because he's the guy that blessed the champions of chaos with his power, which he can't use. Correct. Okay, that's the way it is it was in the old world. He gave it to Horus to fight the Emperor. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure on that. Like I said, I know the rules, not the rules, but the lore in old world. I can't believe I don't know the lore of Be'lakor in 40K.
Yeah, I can't believe you know the old world one.
I listen to podcasts.
I can't believe you know the old world one more than you know the 40K one.
I am going to apologize because anybody that I do listen to the podcast normally, I am way behind. Way behind. So, but Vashtor is let's see. He gave it to Horus to fight the Emperor. He's trying to break, but Vashtor is his piece in the puzzle. Okay. Jeff says he wants to see the Grey Knights take down the Emperor with Termius Decree.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that that's gonna happen.
Bro, oh yeah, that's a thing that everyone was freaking out over a few months ago, right?
But just remember, the Emperor's going to be out this edition, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
They teased him in the Armageddon video.
So,
Everybody said so. That's got to be true. Does you remember?
yeah, I mean, I thought it was the Emperor, but I was like, oh, okay, that's just like aura farming.
Right. All right.
This is the grim darkness of the.
Joe says he's got 11 corn models, 11 Slanesh models, 10 Zinch model, 10 Zinch, and 9 Nurgle. Yes. Unit totals, we need more for each alignment. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean, even looking at it, like you have one battle line unit
Yeah, I would love the fact that if they could.
for each god, you have one battle line unit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's.
Well, I mean, just in general, like they're kind of weak on the whole thing. You know, there's, like you said, there's one battle line, so there's basically one infantry guy for each thing.
And
there's
the hard
one
part,
mounted. There's one beast, and then there's like a flurry of other things depending on how it fits in.
but there's no like elite squad or like an elite foot squad or whatever. It's just
No, not at all.
I mean, unless you get into Zinch and you have the pink horrors, which are.
Well, the pink horrors are their foot models.
Oh, and you forgot the one chariot.
Oh yeah, and the one chariot for everyone.
Random chariot.
And one greater demon.
And one
named greater demon.
The chariots are kind of weird.
Yes.
I mean, I think they're more of a Age of Sigmar old world product than they are a 40k idea.
I'm going to say definitely because, and of course Joe's right there. There's technically 2 Zinch.
Yeah.
And 2 Nurgle.
What's the second Nurgle? Oh, whatever the flip Nurgle has. Wait, what is the second?
Yeah,
Nurgle
what is this? What is the second Nurgle one? I don't know that one.
Because Plague Bearers and
are Nurglings battle line?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think they are.
I think they're a swarm. I don't. Well, yeah, Zinch is pink and blue horrors.
Right, that I knew.
But Nurgle is. Are the Nurglings not like a beast, which puts them into other data sheets?
I thought they were a swarm.
That's swarm. My bad. But I know like the Scarabs and the Rippers are the same. Nurgling. Okay.
Okay, the Nurglings are battle line. I wasn't sure of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. This way I don't have to get my phone out in the middle.
Phone.
All right, they're swarm. We can still use them. Okay, I mean that's fair. I
mean, well, yeah. I mean, you still they are a core infantry.
They are. I mean, technically they're battle line. Unfortunately, they're still 0 OC though.
Yeah. Which means they kind of do nothing but fart around.
So,
which disappointingly is a more accurate description of what they do.
More than I'd like to admit.
More than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That was a little more accurate than I was planning on that.
Joe says, I know all about demons, making little YouTube video channel on it. Oh, that's fair.
Super annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I think all the swarms kind of fit in that little annoying to some degree or another. I actually don't see a problem with Rippers because they're just a little annoying tactic for Tyranids.
Yeah, I mean
to throw out there. And same with Scarabs for the Necrons.
I mean the hard part for me with Rippers is I can't find myself an excuse to use them for 50 points for 3, you know?
That's fair.
Like they're not pricey, but like I could get a Biovore for that price.
Right. He says there are -1 to hit, 4 wounds, 5 vulnerable save, 3 models in a squad that can get them back. Jeff says I think the most annoying Nurgle unit is the beasts.
Yes.
I don't like them.
The beasts have 7 wounds and regenerate 7 wounds a turn.
And depending on the attachment, -1 to wound. That's true. They don't regenerate if they're dead. So if you can one-shot them, they're gone. But I agree. If you don't one-shot them, there's so many things that regenerate wounds in the Chaos Army. Whew, you're getting to be like Necron sometimes.
Well, and besides the fact, I think if they either pass or fail a battle shock, I forget which one, they get to regenerate. From what I've heard,
the Beast and Nurgle,
all of them.
Oh,
I think.
Oh,
I think they have a rule where if they,
fair.
I forget if it's fail or pass, but whichever one they get to, I think it's a pass on a battle shock test. Too. They get to regenerate X amount of wounds back on a unit.
I think so too.
I mean, I haven't played Demons. I just saw a video that was like, "Oh yeah, if you do this, this, and this, this can happen." I'm like, okay.
If it's others, they pass. Oh, they pass a battle shock, battle line. D3 models come. D3 models come back. If it's others, they get D3 health, and they always have +1 to battle shock. That's actually not bad at all.
No. I mean, like fighting Tyranids or something. Like you would not want to use that Shadow of the Warp.
Yeah. Welcome to our lessons on demons for 11th edition. If it's in the he said if it's in the Shadows of Chaos.
Oh, that's a thing where they can set up
-1 to opponents and deals die3 wounds.
That's a thing where they can set up like the aura across the battlefield or whatever.
Right. Thousand Sons have something similar to that. And I think Nurgle have a detachment like that too, don't they? Where their contagion spreads from one end to the other.
I don't know. I mean, I don't play Nurgle.
Something like that. The Death Guard.
No, I know.
Oh. I know you don't play Nurgle. He does.
But our Nurgle representative is...
He doesn't show his face. Big hair on you. Okay. I'm sorry. I just watching it flutter in the wind.
I have to repaint that area.
They force multiple battle shocks in a turn. Nice. I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool. The Tyranids get that, but I don't think they get it that often.
What?
That where you can force battle shock. The
Shadow of the
Warp. Yeah.
That's once per battle.
Yeah, once per battle. That's what I thought.
Ugh. No, it does it once for the whole enemy's army.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it gets everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the demons are. I don't know. I don't want to say because I don't know 100%. So. I hate to quote off stuff that I don't 100% know. So. Though I probably do it more often than I'd like to admit. Are you going to come out or not?
Nah.
I don't think so. I think it's going to break and then I'm going to have to paint it, then glue it.
He wants to stay on his little thing.
Oh, I got it.
Oh. He wants to stay on his little buggy car so then they can forever be eternally bound or something like that.
Well, he's getting glued back on there, that's for sure. I just wanted to paint his clothes here. since he's the most obvious part of the track that you're going to be looking at. It's the guy on top. Yeah, we're going to have to sign up on. I don't know if I follow Joe on YouTube. He's got demon videos. I think I need to watch them. Right?
Right.
So, yeah, so that's what we got. Painting some orcs up. Mostly doing clothes right now, so a lot of brown. Because that's the base for everything else I'm going to do. I do a lot of jackets in yellow and stuff like that. I got a cat hair now. Did you give me your cat hair?
Hopefully not.
All right. So what else do demons need? Just kidding. No, I am serious though. I think demons need a lot of love in 11th edition. I think that would be really cool. They could probably use some new model refreshes too. I mean, I've had my pink horrors for since 7th edition.
Wait, I'm gonna say you played in a crusade or narrative campaign.
Yeah,
where
that's
you
when I
used
bought them.
And you haven't.
I think that was 7th edition.
I mean, I don't think you've really. I mean, you've played, but you haven't really been that crazy, at least for a good amount of years.
Right. Yes, I saw the Dark Angels jump captain. That was pretty cool.
Dark Angels jump captain.
Yeah, I have to show it to you. Did I show it to you?
No.
I send you a lot of stuff. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I could share with the rest of the class. Yes. Boom. Not there. There.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, I do like they use the old Dark Angel's head. Let's see if I can. Now it's open. That was pretty cool.
Yay! We're watching. Yay!
You guys can watch YouTube reels on my phone.
Yay!
I do like they used that old metal helmet. That was pretty cool. I think that was perfect add-on under that. But yeah, I think the like I was saying, like I know the horrors are from 7th edition, so they're pretty old at this point. There it is. And I think I love the horror miniature. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a cool, fun, interesting take on what they're supposed to be, but I don't think they capture the actual eldritch horror that they're supposed to be. But I don't know that you could actually catch that kind of eldritch horror in a model form anyways, especially when you paint them pink. But that being said, they are my favorite ones. I do like the idea of this massless shape, or shapeless mass, I guess technically would be the right way to say it. It's just writhing tentacles, blob of arms and teeth and stuff chasing you.
Yeah, to kind of get that model form would be a little
I mean, they would just have to be less regimented.
That's fair. Like, they really wouldn't look like a cohesive squad. Or at least except for the paint job.
Right. And again, I think you lose a lot of stuff once you take that thing and paint it pink.
That too. I mean,
I'm sure there was a design choice in there somewhere, but it didn't age as well as they wanted it to, I don't think. Though my favorite part is that when they added the brimstone horrors into them. When they went from pink horrors to blue horrors to brimstone horrors. That was chef's kiss. Yeah. And I really agree with that. I think the demons are a really amazing force to deal with.
oh yeah.
I would love to play against somebody that plays demons. And I'm sure I would lose. At least the first couple times. So maybe what I need to do is get on Tabletop Simulator. Get a couple hours to screw around with it and figure out what I'm doing. And maybe I can get a hold of Joe and we could do a game on Tabletop Simulator. No promises anytime real soon, but I think that's something we can work out.
What the heck? My bad. For how long I've been painting this guy, I still miss the inside of this guy's armor plate.
What the heck?
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody that's really skilled at demons. Though I wonder, I mean, like, I know a number of people that play 40K. Not all of them play with me, but I know a number of people. I'm in a couple of different groups. You know, I know a number of different people that play. And I don't think I know anybody that's actually a dedicated demon player. The sad part is I think I'm the closest thing I know of anybody I know that plays demons. And I've only got some.
TTS? Hold on, yeah. Hold on.
Tabletop Simulator.
Okay. I'm like, wait, what did the text to speech have to do with anything? I'm like, what? Are we talking? What? Sorry, I was confused for a little bit. I'm like,
GW suing over words.
words?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
yeah.
I heard about that. The GW is like, what the flip? Brother, what is this? Delete this.
I mean, I understand the trademark infringement part of it. Or the copyright infringement part of it, but unfortunately, you know, I don't know. I have thoughts, but I don't have enough actual legal knowledge to say what I need to say, especially not on a public platform.
Do not take legal advice from us.
Please,
and especially do not take legal advice from me.
Right.
I am not a good choice, and I might point you in the wrong direction.
There are two things I definitely recommend you don't take advice from me. One's dating advice. The other one is legal advice.
I also wouldn't take advice from either of those from me. So, you know.
And medical advice is probably questionable too.
I've watched enough. I've watched enough doctor shows, right?
You're right. What was it? I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express last night. So
What?
sorry, old school commercial.
What?
Used to be a commercial, and the guy came in. It was not just a doctor, but it was a couple different things, and it was like, oh, they're like, oh, he'd come in and like start surgery, and they're like, wait, I don't know you. Do you work at this hospital? He's like, no, I'm not a doctor. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
What?
Or there was another guy that like walked out in the like a golf course and went and swung and hit a hole in one from 15 miles away. What? Please, I don't know the distances.
From 15 bajillion miles away.
Right. And they're like, oh my God, how long have you been playing golf? And they're like, and the guy's like, oh, I don't know. I just grabbed the clubs that were sitting here. So you never played before? No, but I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Huh. So maybe if we stayed in a Holiday Inn Express last night, I would trust our advice.
Right. I don't know that there is still Holiday Inn Expresses, right?
Well, then I wouldn't trust us. Think about it.
That's fair. That's fair. Jeff said he stayed in a Holiday Inn Express last night too, so we're all good. We're all on the same page then. Yeah. Yeah, so just doing a little orc work. I want to get these models finished. I was hoping to be a little bit farther along than I am, but they are taking their good old time.
Yeah. Taking your good old times. Pretty good.
Right.
I mean, look, I've been working on this guy since what, February?
Well, I mean, it's a hobby for a reason, right?
Yeah, I mean, no need to rush into anything. Now, I've also been working on this guy on and off, so,
Nope, you've been working on just that guy since February. I don't know about all that.
I don't know that. That's... Spending 2 months on a model is something I do not have the time, patience, or skill to do.
Unless you just keep screwing it up.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's going to ever change, right? I'm painting this guy now and I realize I screwed up.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Any games planned for the weekend out there? Any painting? Any modeling? Any new minis coming to your collection? I said I'm on a secret project this week, and that's going to be probably it for me.
Oh, something that'd be neat is I kind of came to the realization I think as of, like right now would be one of the best times to start a Tyranid army.
Why do you say that?
Because there's some solid boxes still out there, right? Because I think they still have the old combat patrol, right?
Yeah.
Or they have the starter set from last edition.
The Leviathan box?
Not Leviathan.
Oh, the actual starter. Like the
combat patrol.
Yeah. Gotcha.
That one.
Right.
They've got the combat patrol, the newer one.
Right.
Which has a good few.
That's the one with the Prime in it? No.
Prime's the starter kit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is the one with the Parasite of Mortrax.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Gene Stealers.
Is the Vanguard one still available?
Vanguard?
Wasn't that the Vanguard one with the lictors and the
I think
leapers?
I think that was like 9th edition.
I thought that was newer.
I mean, I never saw it in stock.
I don't think I ever saw it in stock.
Or I don't think I ever saw it, like, actually as a box.
They did sell it, though, at one point.
I mean, I would assume they would.
But that was newer than Leviathan.
Okay. But it's not now.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
But that's the one with the Gene Stealers and the... But you get that, and then get the Battle Force.
Okay.
Right, you'll have 30 Termagants, 10 Hormagants, 10 Gene Stealers. You'll have 3 to 6 Leapers, depending on how big or small you go with the box.
Yeah.
If you go full combat patrol, or if you just take it the step down.
Okay.
You've a Lictor, you've a Hive Tyrant, you've got the Prime, you've got Parasite of Mortrex, you've got Tyrant Guard or Hive Guard, you've got a Biovore,
right,
or Pyrovore, but
right.
There's a reason I didn't mention him. You've got all the generic essentials.
That's fair.
I'm like, now it's 3 kits, but really the only overlap between those 3 kits is, and you have warriors.
Oh yeah, and you get warriors.
But like the only overlap is really
your small bugs,
the Termagants and Rippers.
Right.
Oh, I forgot you get Rippers. I was gonna do the count. I think you get at least 3.
Yeah.
So you have a full squad of Rippers.
Right.
Now, is it pricey to buy all those boxes? Yes.
Is it a lot of models you're getting?
Yes. And you're getting all the essentials to start a Tyranid army. I mean, besides the fact the Battle Force that's out now is really good for getting into Tyranids, because it has a lot of your core essentials. I mean, if you played Space Marine 2, like, you kind of, like, most of them were in there.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, like, that's just your, like, Space Marine 2 box set.
Right. Which sounds like a good box set to me.
Yeah, I mean, obvious, like, you don't have your, all your goodies, but you've got a lot of them.
Right.
That's what I call a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I came to that realization today. If you want to, got quite a bit of money to spend, those boxes could easily kickstart you into. Uncalculate the points, because
you didn't have that kind of devotion at the time.
No. You'd probably
It'd be a good start, though. That's for sure.
Because I mean, it's at least 500 for the Battle Force. Assuming it's like 400 each for the other 2.
Yeah.
Probably have around 1,500-ish. Going on the high side.
Yeah. Well, if you think but the most current combat patrols are closer to 600 points.
Well, Tyranids,
600 to 700 points, depending on the ones.
Now, do keep in mind that these are Tyranids.
Yeah, and that's fair too. And to be honest with you, I know a while back when we did the Tyranid Codex review, or the Combat Patrol to Crusade, we did figure out the points, but of course, obviously, that was last edition, so the points are not quite as accurate as they could be, and probably a couple balanced data slates because I think I did that one earlier on.
Yeah.
But you could always go back and watch that and you get a good idea of what's in there. At least in that combat patrol. So, all right. So I think maybe we'll start closing this down here a little bit.
Yeah.
Feels like a time to move on with the rest of the stuff for the night.
Yeah.
The good thing is somebody doesn't work in the morning. Unfortunately, that somebody's not me.
Hello.
So Fridays are my busy day, but I don't have to take the kids to work day. Not that they go to my work ever. You know. So, yeah, I think we're going to get off of here. And
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I've got a Power Wash Simulator DLC to play. So, that I might be up entirely too late playing. But I will blame my wife on that because she's the one that already bought it.
Ha ha ha.
So, think we're going to sign off. Want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch. Did work on my Big Boss some there. Did work on my War Boss. Worked on my Gunner for the track. Sure, everything else was like, oh yeah, I'm going to focus. That one says, nah. Worked on my Banner Weaver. Just did some, or my, Banner Knob, because I changed the name on it.
I think he was always Banner Knob. You just keep.
No, the older editions, he was a Banner Wava.
Oh.
So for me, they changed the name. Not just for me, but anybody that played before. But anyway, so anybody that wants to, we'd like to thank everybody for coming on and watching and hanging out with us. We certainly appreciate it. Great conversation tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Get that every night. I would love it. Maybe I'll see if we can hook up some tabletop simulator, see if I can play around with that and work that out. That would be kind of cool. If you're interested in any of the Star Wars stuff we talked about very briefly, you can watch Bounty Hunting Across the Galaxy. We got a special project this weekend we're working on, so there should be a new episode hopefully coming up, or at least a couple shorts. And of course, as always, on Sundays we play Dungeons and Dragons with Lakeland Legends. So check us out. We are. Oh, I forgot to pre-do this. We have set up a Discord server. We will get information out because I forgot to set it up. I wanted to do a thing here. When I'll repost the video and put information in the comments, or
We could probably link it to the actual page.
Yeah, we could probably link it to the page. I'll figure out how to do that, and we'll do that. So if you're interested in joining the Discord server, that's going to be maybe in the comments, maybe linked to the page. I'll let you know next video for sure. So everybody, thanks for watching, and we will see you
Hey. My bad.
next week. Have a great night.
See ya.